初回にまさかの9得点。大谷翔平が先頭で流れを作り、パヘスが2ラン。そして山本由伸は初回の失点後に20、2人ずれ続アウト。8回を支配したエースの投球はまさに異次元だった。この歴史的ゲームをどう思ったか、ぜひコメントで教えてください。高評価とチャンネル登録も忘れずに。それでは見ていきましょう。
Won 18 of their last 23 games. And I just hope nobody arrived to the ballpark late tonight because the Dodgers scored 9 runs in that first inning. We saw home runs off the bat of Shohei Ohtani and Andy Pages. And Yoshinobu Yamamoto gave up an RBI triple in the first inning, Jerry. Retired the next 22 batters he faced.
I mean, outstanding job by the offense. Continue to score runs in that first inning. Love the offensive assault. And then Yamamoto, he did give up that run early on in that first inning, but after that, he was on cruise control, pitching like the ace he is.
You know, I'm wondering, the Dodgers, obviously, the bats came out in that first inning, scoring all those runs. But I am wondering why the bats went silent, because you kind of get mesmerized watching Yamamoto after that first inning, because he was going out there, just getting out after out after out, was locked in. Tremendous performance by Yamamoto. And obviously, they put up the runs. It was a good win all around for the Dodgers.
Certainly was. A 9-run first inning highlighted by a pair of home runs, one of them off the bat of Andy Pages. And right now, Pages is standing by with Kirsten Watson.
Andy, you had hits in both of these games, but today the 2-run homer to get the scoring going. What were you looking for in that at-bat, and how good did it feel just to see the slug come back?
Tenías hits en los dos juegos, pero sacaste el cuadrangular en la primera entrada. ¿Qué viste en este picheo y qué pudiste hacer con ese picheo?
Estaba tratando de buscar un picheo alto en la zona, de medio hacia arriba, y este fue un picheo que me imagino que él falló.
Yeah, I was looking for a pitch up in the zone, up over the middle of the plate, and luckily I was able to get it, but it's the pitcher I thought where the pitcher felt like he missed.
So we think that Blake Trinan called your shot today. What'd you think of just their celebration in the bullpen?
Nosotros pensamos que Blake Trinan antes del juego dijo que iba a sacar un cuadrangular, que vio a tus compañeros celebrando del jonrón como así.
O sea, cuando llegué al dogado después del jonrón fue que me dijeron, y me dijeron también que la había agarrado con la gorra, entonces mucho mejor.
Yeah, when I came into the dugout, my teammates told me that he'd picked me to hit a home run, and he was also the one that caught it in the bullpen.
You guys had 9 runs in the first inning. What is it like just being a part of an offense in which you all are collectively getting things going at one time?
Pueden sacar 9 carreras en la primera entrada. ¿Qué significa para la ofensiva cuando están bateando y están haciendo los turnos como lo hicieron?
Eso es lo que sucede cuando tenemos el plan en el lugar correcto, donde buscamos los picheos que podemos hacer daño, y de eso es lo que es capaz de hacerle ese line-out que se vio el día de hoy.
Yeah, I think that's when we put a good plan together, and we're all doing what we're supposed to do, and it kind of shows in those kind of results.
This was a game in which it was a blowout early. When you think about a starting pitcher, your ace and Yoshinobu, for him to go out there for 8 innings, what does it say about him and the stuff he had today?
¿Qué puedes decir sobre Yoshinobu, especialmente cuando saca 9 carreras para él llegar a la 8ª entrada y pichar como pichó?
Sabemos que él viene haciendo un excelente trabajo. Sabemos el calibre de lanzador que es, y cada día nos sigue sorprendiendo, nos sigue mostrando que tiene esa confianza, que sigue tirando esos buenos juegos para nosotros, y nosotros siempre tratamos de darle esa defensa allá atrás.
Yeah, we know the caliber of player that he is. We know what kind of level he'll take it to on each and every day. And he keeps surprising us each time he goes out and takes a turn. So it was really nice to see him do what he did tonight.
Congratulations on this win tonight, Andy. Thank you.
Dodgers only scored 1 run last night, and that 1 run didn't come until the 9th inning. Fortunately enough, it was enough for the Dodgers to win that one number. They wasted no time getting into the runs column tonight. The first 6 batters of the game had base hits for the Dodgers, including Pages' home run.
Listen, coming into this game, the Angels starter, Kohanowitz, was really struggling, especially over his last 3 starts. So when you have a guy who's struggling, it's really big to get on him early, and exactly what the Dodgers did. I mean, obviously, Shohei Ohtani starting off, getting the base hit right here, which is what you want from your leadoff hit. And the way he got on, hustling down the line to beat out this throw, it was really close, but it was definitely safe. And then Andy Pages getting a breaking ball that he ended up hitting into his teammate's hat, which is also really impressive in and of itself. Freddie Freeman going there, like, it was then relentless. It's like I said, a guy who's struggling, he's just trying to get up, come up for air, and they did not let him. That's exactly what you're supposed to do from the offense, and they were just putting run after run.
Great hustle there by Shohei Ohtani to get on base for Pahes. And here, this is just an errant throw. But before that, the Dodgers continue putting pressure on the opposition. And how about this pressure? Ball center cut. Shohei Ohtani does not miss it. But that's what the Dodgers, when they're at their best, they're passing the baton, having great at-bats, and hitting their pitch, not chasing out of the zone. We saw that in that first inning.
Put up 9 runs, and they made it stand up, beating the Angels by the final of 9-2. Let's head upstairs, check in one final time with Joe Davis and Oral Hershiser.
Well, the Dodgers won a thriller on Friday, 1-0 in the Ultimate Pitchers Duel. This game could not have been more different. They scored 9 runs in the first inning. Don't score again after that, but they win it 9-2.
Yeah, they get 7 hits there in that first inning. Home runs are coming out there. Ohtani, Pahes, it just kept on going. Then bad defense by the Angels. It pretty much was a laugher early on, but you still got to go out there and finish the game, and Yamamoto made sure that happened.
Yeah, 22 in a row retired to finish off his outing.
Yeah, it was just fantastic. You know what? They're going to be tired of seeing this, the Angels, and they won't see it tomorrow. They see it Emmett Sheehan.
And the Dodgers will try to go for the sweep in this series and in the season series. Now 5-0 against the Angels this year.
A dominant effort by Yoshinobu. Yamamoto on the mound picks up his 3rd straight win, number 6 on the season, and he loved all of that run support for a change. Let's hear from Yoshi right now inside the clubhouse.
Yoshi, when you have a game like today in which you guys take a big lead early, you get your work in, obviously, you could pass the baton onto the bullpen. But for a player like you, how important was it for you to get deeper into this game and to take down 8 innings of work?
今日みたいな、初回に失点して、崩れてもおかしくない試合ですけども、そこで山本さんにとって、ブルペン陣につなぐということも選択としてあるんですけど、そういうゲームをきちっと自分で、まとめ上げるっていうのは、山本さんにとってどれくらい大切ですか？
初回、球数も少し多くなってしまったんですけど、その裏、逆転、してもらったので、冷静に、1イニングずつ投げて、いくことに集中して、結果的に球数が少なく、8回までいけたので、すごく良かったなとは思います。
Yeah, like I said, I allowed the first round of the game, but after that, I was just, stay composed and then, kept my, pitch count, low. And then that was good things. I was able to go through the, 8th inning.
What did you find just about navigating through their lineup and how you were able to be so effective? Just to be so efficient, what he found about navigating through their lineup?
効率的に、あれだけ投げることっていうのは、できたっていうのはどこに要因があったと思いますか？
点差も、あったので、しっかりストライクゾーンに投げていくことを意識して、いけたのが、良かったなと、思います。
Yeah, because I was given that, the big lead, because a lot of around support today. So I was focusing on, executing my pitches one at a time.
What was it like watching that bottom of the first inning? And at what point during that inning did you realize you had to keep staying warm, keep throwing?
Keep what?
Staying warm and keep throwing even in the dugout during the bottom of the first.
Between the first and second inning?
Yeah.
1回と2回、ちょっと点が多く入って時間がかかった間が空いたんですけども、そこはどういうふうにして集中力とか体、コンディションを保ちましたか？
一度、中のケージのとこに行って、もう一回仕切り直しじゃないですけど、しっかり、普通のイニング間と比べて、多めにウォームアップして、マウンドに上がりました。
because I went back inside, in the cage, and then I kept myself, moving, and then just focusing on maintaining the, my condition.
How's your mindset change after the team puts up 9 runs? How does his mindset change after the team puts up 9 runs?
その9点、大量リードもらって、精神的には変化がありましたか？
しっかり、点差はたくさんありましたけど、気を抜くことなく、とにかく集中して、丁寧に投げるところは、しっかり高さとかコース意識して、投げれましたし、流れを一気に持っていかれないように、大胆なピッチングと、丁寧なピッチングと、どちらも、できたかなと思います。
Yeah, like I said, I was given a big lead. So what I was trying to do was focusing on my, own pitch, execution. And then also I was trying to be fine with it, precise with it, location, like a height, and then the course of the pitches.
Jerry, Club Ravine on a Saturday night.
It's always a scene
jumping
here at Club Ravine. I think they're fired up. They're a very joyous group. Dodgers victorious tonight. What a place to be.
The energy was here, but the Dodgers brought the energy, obviously.
Yeah.
They put up some runs early on, and then Yamamoto, just listening to him, his interview, you know, I'll tell you, it's one thing to have a lead. It's another thing to stay focused after having that lead. It's really easy to get caught up there, but Yamamoto, whew, I love the way he stayed focused.
Yeah, it was really a master class in pitching after that first inning. And, you know, it's a tough ball that Andy Pages wasn't able to come up with. If he makes an incredible catch there, we're talking about Yamamoto throwing a one-hitter tonight.
Yeah, and you know what? We expect Andy Pages to catch everything. That was such a tough chance. But after that first inning, he really settled in. Great fastball command, outstanding job chasing weak contact. And we talked about it going in. Making sure he pitches deep in the ball game. 8 strong innings. Could have gone for the 9th, but he had such a big lead. Why risk it? Love that he provided depth for the bullpen tomorrow. Quick turnaround, day game.
Let's revisit that play in center field, Nomar. It was a tough play. Andy Pages was kind of twirling around. These people, they want our attention, though. I mean, this is the kind of environment
I think they want me
we
to
had
dance
tonight.
and sing, John. They want me to sing and dance.
No, they don't want you to sing. They want him to play the records.
Yes.
And they want to dance.
Yes.
Definitely don't want to hear you sing. But Nomar, let's go back to that first inning, the play that Andy Pages had to go back on, wasn't able to make an incredible catch. We've seen him make so many outstanding plays this year, but this would be the only run Yamamoto gave up.
Yeah, and I guarantee you, Andy Pages is mad at himself because he's like, oh, I should have made that play because he's that great. He has set a bar so high that he probably expects it himself, and we've seen it as well. We're like, well, he didn't come up with it, but it wasn't an easy play. There's no question about that. He goes back on this ball. He gets turned around. Hardest ones to turn around or actually to get are the ones right at you. You're like, do you turn right, you turn left, but also that it hits his glove. All players will always say, man, if it hit my glove, I should have made it. I had a chance, you know, but it was a tough play. Obviously, it was definitely a triple, but nonetheless, after that, Yamamoto settled in.
He did everything right. That ball was directly hit behind him. He got turned around, but anytime you get turned around, you're taught to quickly turn your head and your hips. He did just that. It's just a ball beat him to a spot. Great effort there by Andy Pages. Another look at it. This ball had backspin off. You're going to see the swing. Backspin right there. This ball takes off. He turns his right shoulder, then he quickly turns to his left shoulder. That's what you're taught as an outfielder. He just wasn't able to make the play. That is such a difficult chance, especially early in the ball game with some twilight as well. Andy Pages is playing gold glove caliber defense. This is without a doubt a triple. We're highlighting this because he's been so great for the Dodgers. That is such a difficult play. He made it look kind of easy just getting to that ball.
Well, he atoned for it about 5 minutes later by hitting the home run.
Exactly. And that's exactly what he did. Like I said, he's probably upset at himself. We're like, listen, that's a hit. He's upset himself because he expects more of himself, and he's been doing it. And so then what do? You go deep. Way to help your pitcher out. That was awesome.
Dodgers get the win 9-2 over the Angels. Let's take a look at what's coming.
ここまで見てくれたあなた、本当にありがとう。この動画が少しでも面白かったら、コメントで意見を聞かせてください。そして高評価、シェア、チャンネル登録も忘れずに。次の動画でまた一緒に野球の熱狂を味わいましょう。